Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Level Up series. I'm back here at the village I kind of ransacked, and you know what, I think it's about time to do my due diligence and offer them a helping hand. I did kidnap most of the village, I think half of them at least. There's a guy in here and two people in here, I guess three now. And I did take them for my little unspeakable project over yonder. The Grim Construct, as I should start calling it. Right, so this is going to become a terrific town, like I have probably named the video. So, as you can see, this place is in shambles. There's stuff going on here and there. Houses are at different elevations. Overall, pretty terrible. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely level the ground and rebuild, I believe, everything here. Because everything is at like a weird level. Maybe I can keep these two buildings down here because they're at the lowest. But, yeah, I'm going to level everything else here. Like, bring it all down. And rebuild everything, essentially. So, I've got my work cut out for me because I gotta essentially mine a whole mound of ground, but I feel it's only right that I do this. I kidnapped most of the village, so yes, I will return, of course, when I've demolished all of the earth. Alrighty, we are back, and some time has passed yet again. Of course, I have flattened the area, and as you can see, I've put down grass because I'm going to make this an oasis. I've also got some stuff on the around the outside here. I'm going to eventually do. I'm going to put a path around the outside. That's a little later on. But yeah, as you can see, I've got a big pond in the middle here for the oasis, and here are the two houses that are left. Now, this one only has one person, and this one has three, I believe, still. Yeah. I at least want to keep this house. I think I'm gonna tear this one down and rebuild it. But, yeah, I wanted to just leave these here. At the time, I didn't notice that this one was one block lower than that one, but I should have the materials to just copy this one-to-one somewhere else, because I do want to keep with the style of the village house. So, also there is this one over here. This is not really a house, this is a mine that I'm still kind of making. But over here, you can see I've got a few chests with some stuff in them. Yeah, I guess maybe not that one over here, but I've gotten a fair bit of materials through flattening this whole area. So, oh yes, and these fellas are gonna be walled in, and it is for good reason, because the zombies and the other evil ones, they need to be kept out. So, keep them in, because they just wander, and when it turns night, they might just not wander back home, and that's tricky. So, also over here, I believe this is going to be like a mayor's home, mayor's estate, city hall, something along those lines. Still working out exactly what that's going to be, but for the most part, that is everything I've done so far. Now I will have some like gates at the entrances, and that should make it easier to easily get in and out. I think I will do like a time lapse for me making the rest of the houses and the farms, and then whatever that thing is over there, and maybe some custom foliage here and there. We'll see. Might just plant trees. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah, let's hop to it. Alrighty, we are back, and the whole town is, for the most part, done. I'll explain some things in a moment, but as you can see, I've built a ton of houses. You might be able to see I added some foliage, and there were some parts of that time lapse that didn't quite work, so I forgot a door on this thing. Oh, here's a chest. I have a crafting table. I'll just leave it in this house. Wood. This whole town was incredibly expensive, as you can barely imagine. I don't have an exact number of how many houses there are, but there is quite a lot. I've got this structure memorized now, because how many times I built that. I think I built it at least 6 times, this thing. Probably 6 times? Yeah, at least. That was the same exact house that was over here. I rebuilt it kind of in the same spot. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually on level with the actual area. There's this area. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I want to go here. So this I'll leave up to a future thing. I might make big tower to like look over the whole town or something else. We'll see. There's a big amount of space. There's tons of space around here that's still... It was a massive area, so I filled in as much as I could. So, yeah, I'll leave that to the future. I gotta think about what I want to put there. I don't want to just put another house. I built enough of these houses as is. This is a library. I've got a butcher's house over here. Oh yeah, also, there's 2 of the villagers roaming around. There were 2 or 3 more, but they died. So, what exactly happened? I don't know. There's some unforeseen tragedy. Also, there is this plot here. Now, I believe I'm going to put a town hall here, but I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like yet. So, in hopefully not too distant future, I will figure out what I'm going to make this thing look like and put that here. I don't want to rush this thing. I kind of want some older village stuff and like some, of course, custom things, because there's no city hall and there's no mine, and then there's like no tower or whatever. Yeah, but for the most part, everything I want is here, and I think it looks pretty cool. And here's the other villager. I think it looks pretty cool so far, and of course I tried to light up as much as I could. There's a lot of area, and at night it looks pretty cool. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shorter video, I know, but this took me a fair bit of time. I had to level this whole area out, and I'm happy to see it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I think that is it for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I really got to think about what I'm going to do for the next video. I got some ideas. I'll pitch part of the idea to you now, but I was thinking about doing some airships, and the idea for those was going to be, I'll make an airship for each update, and they'll be floating around to different parts of the world. So yeah, I guess that's as far as I'll go with that. I have an idea of where one will be, and I have an idea for something else, but that might not be the next episode. We'll see. I gotta think about exactly what I want to do. I also want to make a TNT cannon soon, which is tricky. You might know that those kill you unless you're in peaceful mode. For some reason, TNT doesn't damage you. I guess that makes sense. Point being, though, I might make a TNT cannon, which I can only use in peaceful mode, but, I can just switch to peaceful whenever I want. So, I'm really thinking about it. I think I will want to do TNT cannon soon. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And, yeah, that is about it. Hopefully I can catch you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.